I saw high school kids getting freaky in the forest. I made people from my school, my family, and friends answer a certain Google Forms. So today I will go get ready while I read some of your crazy ass stories. I actually read the titles of each and every one of them. Like, I just can't believe how did y'all even survive doing that. I already prepped my face with skincare, but I haven't added primer. So let's go and check the responses, since this is anonymous, so I don't know which one is from who, but I might tell from my family. First, let's put on my contacts. Here are my contacts. These are Black Dolly ones. What's this? I like my natural eyes when I'm with my friends, but when I'm with like other people, I don't like my natural eyes because I'm very conscious of my face shape, and wearing these contacts kind of helps it. Here they are. Next is primer. I use the Blur from Focalier. I just add a bit like that. So my friend is my best friend, as you all know, she's asking me to go on a walk with her. I will after this because I've been trying to go on a walk for like 3 days now and just keep rescheduling it since I'm so busy. This is the foundation that I use. It's the Fit Me Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation. It's the shade 118. Okay, let's start with the first story. The lies in Galeraya. I told my aunt I'd be at school for an activity, but secretly I went on a trip to Galeraya where I had dinner and had fun. This is a pretty short one, but like, what did you do there? Who were you with? They still think I went to school that day. They still can't move on about the story I told them. I need answers. Cause girl, this is lacking so much. How long were you there for? I'll be honest. Actually, went to another city when I told my family that we're just gonna be in the nearest mall. We ended up traveling 3 cities. And then the next thing, no, we were in another mall. And we were only there for like 4 hours, I think. And I was able to go back home safely. Alright, next. Foundation's done. Oh my! I forgot to add my color corrector. It's not my color corrector, but I found that if you use orange on darker areas of your skin, it will become lighter once you put your concealer. But I don't have concealer since this is already a lighter shade in me. A bit, kind of lighter, but I use the... I don't know how to read this. This! So we're just gonna like dab a bit of it right here. Okay, now back with this. Okay, let's go with the next one. Oh no! This is horror. I'm gonna do this later when it's like kind of noisy in the house. I'm gonna go with contour now. I use eyebrow shit for my contour. Anyways. Okay, we're done with contour. Next, we're gonna go with blush. I use this palette. We're gonna use the shade Pink Kiss and Petal. Okay, these two, we're gonna mix these two together, do it like that. Then just put it here under my aguiza and like on my cheekbone. Okay, now we got a blush. It doesn't look like it. There's no blush. It doesn't look like it, but I do have blush. I don't want to have blush blindness. Okay. Next, highlighter. I use this mini highlighter. It's from Becca and it's the shade Champagne Pop. It's this one. It's so cute. It's small. It's like a travel size and I bring it to school with me all the time. It's how shiny it is. It's so nice. Let's go for another story because I'm feeling it now. Oh, okay. The title is My Uncomfortable Experience. Grab onto your seats, JK, onto dramatic. Girl! What is this? So one time when I was a kid, right, I was told to buy something. So I did. While I was walking, I took the shortcut since I was a tad bit lazy at the time. Take note that I was dressed up modestly. like the usual shorts that aren't that short, and a sandal. So on my way, there was this man outside his house. He was chilling outside and spotted me. He looks like an African American guy. In short, he's black. No hate against him. Just say I'm just scared of men, okay? That's it. When he spotted me, he approached me. I, on the other hand, was curious and confused. He asked me if I want to go inside his house for some juice. That's when panic started rising in me, but I kept my cool on my exterior. My gosh, he made me feel uncomfortable. I said no. He kept insisting, and stubborn child. Me kept saying no too. Actually, good. You should say no. If you don't want to, just say no. Or you had the other option to just run away. I'm not saying you're stupid, I'm just saying you just had another option. I just maintained my composure and kept smiling, but deep down I was like, danger. So I had to flee as fast as possible. He even asked me where am I going. I was not okay with the questions. I felt uncomfortable. He started moving to where I'm going to. So I made up an excuse and said I have to go now ASAP. And he bought the excuse. Okay, that's good. Once he's out of earshot, I was like clutching my chest and murmuring relief words like that was close. The end. This was from Chicken Nuggets. I had a similar experience like this when I was in 3rd grade. I was walking back home and then there was this guy. He was like, I think he was a farmer because he had an itak. Itak is like things to cut big ass grass, plants, you know. He was asking me where's the way out of my subdivision at that time. I wasn't living with my cousins. I was living with my dad at that time, so I was like child. Anyway, because this is our house and like this is my school. It's only like a 3-minute walk or 2 minutes. And then here in the middle, you can literally see the gate. It's just like one pathway and that's the gate outside of the subdivision and that's it. This man right here in the middle asked me, how the hell do you get out of the subdivision? Like, where's the exit? I am a fat ass, stupid ass child that time, but girl, no, the gate was right in front of us. So I was like, there, po. I just pointed it at the gate and I just ran off with my trolley bag. That was scary. But for you, he was like insisting and he kept asking you to go to his house. And that's also scary. This is why you should always go out with someone. Okay. Let's go get my eyeliner. Next eyeliner is from the one from Sephora. Just like that. Okay. Oh! Yeah, I like this. I saw high school kids getting freaky in the forest. Trigger warning, sexual themes. I was at a park after school. It was like 4 p.m. and near this park was a nice altar which had a really pretty view. But to go to the altar, you need to pass by a little bit of the forest. The altar was a pretty hidden spot, but it's not like it was prohibited to go there. It's just that it took some walking to go see it. I wanted to see some nice scenery, so I was walking through the forest to get to the altar. There was a construction worker walking in front of me, and we were both going to the same place. When we saw the altar, there was a girl and a guy in senior high school uniform just sitting there, and he was... Wait, these are the exact emojis in this, okay? Wait, that was so specific! Her pants were dead ass to her knees, and their backs were facing us, so they didn't see us come to them. When I tell you, she was quietly whimpering. Near the altar, oh my gosh. Minus points from heaven. I just stood there in utter shock. Why? It hurts. I just stood there in utter shock, bro. The construction worker dude just slowly walked up behind them, let out a loud sigh. And the dude finally turned around quickly. He and the worker legit locked eyes for a few seconds until the worker said, that's not allowed, it's bad. The guy replied, sorry, we're really sorry. That's embarrassing. I stood to watch the whole thing, and after it was done, I just walked back to the park like nothing ever happened. Traumatizing from Strawberry. I think the guy and the girl aren't together anymore. Why do people fuck in public? Girl, I also caught someone doing it in public. They were doing it in an alleyway. It was so... Y'all, stop being horny. Stop fucking in public. What if a kid saw you and all of a sudden be like, oh, that's fine. Moreover, in an altar, girl, there are some people having sex in a church and I don't understand how can they do that without feeling guilty. Like, when done curling my lashes. Right now, we're gonna go get my mascara. I don't actually like this mascara. I use 3 different kinds. The first one's from Mary Kay. I like Mary Kay. This one is Pink Flash. This is from my other one. It's not from Japan. And I've tried this. This is really waterproof. If you're gonna go to the beach, wear this. It was so hard to get rid of it. So I'm using that. This one, I'm running out. So we're gonna go with Mary Kay. I also do my lower lashes to make my eyes pop more. Okay, next. This one is Childhood Memory with Shade. I've never read this way. So it seems like Amdo's gonna share the story. I don't even need to read this, but let's read it. I know exactly what's gonna happen here. So, trigger warning, blood. No, literally, blood. I'm not. This is more of your story actually. I have way too many embarrassing moments, so let's just see which one did my cousin choose. EOS lip balm. It's a memory with you when we were kids. Remember the red and black pedicab or sidecar we had before? Yes! I love that. And I was like a fast kid, so being the one to pedal it, it was kind of scratching my ego, my self-esteem, my confidence. Since I looked so weird while doing it. I hated myself back then. I was a fast child. I used to ride on it a lot around the subdivision. Then one day, you, me, and Nella were using it together. I don't remember in detail, but I think it was you driving me in the passenger seat and Nella was pushing it. I don't know, I forgot. No, let me correct you. Nella, in the driver's seat, she was the one paddling it. And then you and me were on the passenger seat. Wait. But all I know, I was in the passenger seat and then someone was pushing it. Then we were on the hill part struggling lol. Without us noticing, your foot got in the way of the pedal. Your toenail flew and there was blood all over the road. And Nella's shirt because she tried to stop it from bleeding. Nella and I started running to the house panicking. Help, that was pretty crazy for under 10-year-old kids. I was like, what, 8? And you guys were 10 or turning 10? But I swear, that was pretty traumatizing. That was a really traumatizing experience because my cousins, they were going back in the house, they were running and not everyone, okay, but the person who brought me back home was, I think, my uncle and then all of my other cousins. And then when I came back home, they were like, Shane, you stupid ass bitch. Like, my toenail flew, I swear, my freaking toe was bleeding. My whole entire nail, it flew. And my cousin, she went to pick up my freaking toenail and put it in her shirt. She was wearing a white shirt. So going back home, she looked like she murdered someone. No, just very traumatizing. Also for them, because there's so much blood. I think after that experience, that's the time when I actually got my fear of blood. But that wasn't the only time when I lost my nail. That's traumatizing. Okay, next. The powder that I use again is Maybelline. I forgot what shade this is. It's the shade 109. And it's the matte and poreless press powder. Ito, may kalaro ako na hindi ko nakita ko. Ito yung Tagalog. Nung nakatira kami sa San Marcelino, maliit lang ang bahay namin nung naka-apartment. Maliit pa lang ako nun, pinalaki ako maayos at makulit na bata. Isang araw, nung wala sila mama at papa, tapos isa kong ate nasa school siya. Bale, ang kasama ko lang yung isa kong ate. You have 2 sisters. Okay. Nung nasa bahay kaming dalawa lang ni ate sa bahay. Maliit pa lang ako nun, wala akong alam sa ginagawa ko hanggang sa naglaro ako ng nanay tatay na laro. At nakita ito ni ate na may kalaro ako, pero wala siya nakitang bata, kundi batang, oh my gosh! Okay, so she sees it! She has a third eye. Tinakot ako nun at lumabas akong iyak ng iyak hanggang umuwis na rin sina mama at ate. Simula noon, habang lumalaki ako, nakakaramdam ako sa tinitirahan naming apartment na parang bang may nakatingin sa akin lagi. Codename ex mong pangit. Nah! This ain't my ex. This is not my ex. What the hell? No! Why is this experience so normal? I think every single person went through that phase when they were a kid, like they were playing some sort of spirit with them. Oh! Also, I'm gonna use the Lippy Happy Skin Lip, the shade Lip Marrow. It's almost running out, but I love this so much. And I'm also gonna use the lip B from Sephora. I don't know what shade this is, but my aunt gave it. So we're first gonna use the one from the Sephora. But I feel like every single kid went through that phase where they had like a supernatural being with them, like a friend. My mom used to have a friend that's a dwarf. No, not small people, not that. Like a literal dwarf, like the small people you can put in your hand. It's a pretty famous story in my family because it sounds surreal, honestly. I had a similar experience as well that time in 6th grade, and then I was washing the dishes at 12 a.m. My cousin, my younger cousin, she was a really crazy kid. I mean, up until now, she's still a crazy kid. And her hair is curly, guys. She has really curly hair. It's almost like an afro. While I was washing the dishes, and then there was a kid circling around me and has a freaking afro. And I couldn't see it properly because the kid was so freaking fast. So I thought, that's probably Bella, my cousin. So I looked at the door, and there goes Bella. She just woke up out of nowhere. And then I was like, were you always there, or did you just circle around me? She's like, I just got here. After that, I hated washing the dishes. I made sure to do my chores as early as possible, since that shit scared me a lot. From what I know, from all these supernatural beings, they're gonna eventually leave you, and all you have to do is just ignore them and give them peace. Don't mess with them, because if you do, that's when you start feeling things. Okay, we're done with my makeup. I'm just gonna put on some setting spray. I just got it from Shopee since I ran out. I normally use the one from Face Lady. And then we will read the last one, since there's only one left. And this is really long. Like a thank you. Thank you, Lord. Okay. Hello, morning lang, bastos po ito. So, nasa bahay kami ni B. Yun na lang tawag natin sa kanya. First time ko nandun na walang tao, and nandun kami for lunch, hahaha. Tapos, yun may nangyari sa amin. And without my consent, B opened my pod. Haha, nice one. Tapos, sinabi, heat of the moment lang daw. Be, kung bugbugin ko siya, warakin ko titi niya. Pero nag-stay pa rin ako, haha. Tanga na. Tapos, siya, gusto niya na nang palagi gawin yon sa akin. Gusto niya daw makita pipi ko. Tangina. How old are you guys? I want to die na lang nun, pero sinabi ko hindi. Good for you! Round of applause. Take no for an answer. It's okay to say no. Pero more days passed, tapos sinabi niya, hindi ka lang na-attract sa akin. And napapangitan ka lang sa akin, ganun. Ginagaslight niya ako, yeah, he's gaslighting you. Like, girl, he's like a pick-me boy. Like, oh, do you think I'm unattractive? That's why you don't want to have sex with me? Shut the fuck up. This girl doesn't want to have sex with you because she's uncomfortable. She doesn't want to have sex. That's the only thing, okay? There's nothing else in between. Tapos, pinakita ko sa kanya, buki ko. Tapos, ilang days na naman nakaraan, gusto niya naman daw ako pasukan. How old were you guys? Gusto niya daw na mawawala yung virginity ko sa kanya. Ako naman, ayaw. Ina niya, sobrang trauma ako dun sa suntukin, balibagin ko. At pangit. So there was something in between. You shouldn't have shown him. Even if he was gaslighting you, if you say no and you don't want it, don't do it. Don't force yourself to do something you don't want to. Because you have every right. If you're in a relationship with him, then you have every right to say no. Be comfortable. If you're uncomfortable, then that's a problem in the relationship itself. You shouldn't continue it if you're being uncomfortable along the way. If you aren't uncomfortable, that's not a relationship, honey. It's just something else. Naya namang gago ka. Ew, yak. Nilabas na lahat ng galit. Tapos ayun, hindi natuloy, buti, hindi pumasok. Kaya, thank you Lord, love you always, Mama. Code name, pinakamasikip, masarap sa lahat. That was intense for our last story. That was disgusting. That story that was not a good story to end with for this video, but ladies, if your man wants to have sex with you and you don't want to do it, just say no. I'm a lesbian. But I've seen multiple cases like this, so just say no. And if you're feeling pressure, just break up with that person. Or if you want to stay and you think that there's still some hope and chance, just talk it out with that person. And if they don't want to cooperate with you, if they don't want to comply, whatever the fuck you're going through, break up with them, leave them. But I'm so happy you didn't lose your virginity to that guy. That's good. And from the looks of it, I feel like you guys are minors. Okay. That's it. I'm all done. I'm gonna go walking with my friend. I'm gonna go see my girlfriend. She's gonna give me my pants back. And that's it for today's video. If you want to share more of your crazy stories like these, some are traumatizing, some aren't, some are like literally stories that you guys made. I really appreciate it, and they're really fun to read. And the ones from my cousin, please stop doing that. I don't want to remember my toenail falling off. But yes, if you want to share any of your stories, just put them on the Google Forms, and I'm going to put them in the description down below. And that is it. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm going to go now. Wait. Just look at the quality makeup first. It's so nice. I smell it.